Okay, are we rolling? Okay, we rolling? All right. This is the Stone Faces of DuPont. Voiceover read, take one. The stone faces of DuPont. Silently they watch over us. What do they think? What do they know? What have they seen? Looking down on us mere mortals, they endure the ravages of time much better than you or I do. Oh, this is crap. You know, everybody knows VO sucks. It sucks. Why are we trying to do a picture like this? You know, we should be all visual. The word should have no place amongst the honesty of our images. We should be able to tell a story where the main character says nothing. Nothing! Erich von Stroheim. He was the master. He made Greed in 1924. It was his magnum opus, his great work. He took 2 years and $750,000, in the 20s for Christ's sake, and turned it into a 10-hour-long film. 10 hours! The executives of the studios flipped their lids and had a junior editor cut it down to just over 2 hours. In Hollywood, this would later come to be known as the cruelest cut. And von Stroheim, the director, was never really the same again. But the film has lived on well past its maker. And the 2-hour version that survived is listed among the greatest films ever made, at least by the very privileged few who have ever had the opportunity to see it. Today, trying to view this film has become an obsession for me. An obsession driven by my other obsession, making better films. So, we take the camera over here. What do you think?
We're not even supposed to be shooting this.
Come on, what I'm talking about realism, getting the camera where it needs to be, von Stroheim style.
Oh, again with the von
Come
Stroheim.
on, you guys.
Off of this.
This guy made...
We chose film noir. Let's do what we're supposed to be doing.
Nobody gives a shit about von Stroper.
Von
Whatever the hell it is.
Stroheim. You know, you put the camera where it... Listen, this is a guy who made a
Nobody gives a
10-hour
shit
film.
about this guy.
This guy made...
Let's focus, shall we? Mullering, do we have a script? Something that we started with?
Iggy, I told you not to call me by my last name. You know how much that pisses me off.
You just do that to piss her off, don't you?
You just, pardon me. What's your first name again?
Randy!
Shoot the hell out of me.
R-A-N-D-I!
Can we get past this?
Could we shoot something, please?
Yeah,
Let's
great
shoot
idea.
something.
That's a great
All right.
suggestion.
Gee, why didn't I think of that?
Erich von Stroheim's Greed. This is the greatest movie of all time. It's a masterpiece. It's on everyone's top 10 list. If I could get my hands on this movie, it would change my life. Are you trying to tell me you're not going to be in this movie?
I've told you this 1,000 times.
Well, you tell me it every year, but you always do it. You always
You
do
don't
it.
listen to me.
I need you
This is
this
the problem
year.
with our friendship. You don't listen.
Catherine, listen. I'm doing the
No,
Stone
no,
Faces
no.
of DuPont.
Well, then why
I
are you
need
even
a
bothering
beautiful,
with it?
beautiful
No.
woman to light up my movie. You know what I'm saying?
Why do
this
you bother?
Face,
Why do
you
you
are too
waste all of your
beautiful not to
energy?
be in this movie. You got no. Trust
Go
me.
get someone else.
I'm doing the
so
Stone
tired.
Faces of DuPont, Catherine. I need a beautiful
Frickin'
woman.
change it.
I need some. What we're doing is we're creating a path with footprints, one movie at a time, and you're in them all. You're the through line for me, darling.
No.
Don't do this. You're my special friend.
No, I just can't. Not this year.
You're in a bad mood. I'll
No,
call you
it's
later.
just-
No, please go have lunch. Feel better. I'll call you.
No.
What's that all about? Where's she going?
She's not going to be in the movie.
What do you mean she's not going to be in the movie?
She's not going to be in the movie.
What the hell happened?
Nothing. She
What did
just
you say
doesn't
to
want
her?
it. She just doesn't want to do it. She's done with it.
She doesn't want to do it. She
Yeah,
couldn't
right
talk
in the
to me?
midst of it, she decides we're not in time.
I'm the freaking producer. What happened? Well, hi, Randy. How you doing? Hey, Monica.
Hi.
What are we going to do?
What's up?
Well, Catherine's not going to do the movie.
You were the
We're
one
doing
that brought her
Stone
in.
Faces of DuPont. I got a real person in the movie,
Well-
and she just left. Now I got statues.
All right.
I got
so,
statues.
Great, you shouldn't be doing it anyway.
So?
The Stone Faces of DuPont.
Maybe we shouldn't be doing it
Well,
anyway.
it's just
Okay, tell him.
boring.
Hey, sorry. Everybody's doing this artsy-fartsy stuff in this competition. We're not about
And
that.
you wanna
We're
do a
doing reality.
documentary?
What could be
You wanna
more
do-
real?
No,
Look
I
around.
want
Look
real.
around.
I
now.
want real.
You telling me you want
You're
real?
doing
And then you're complaining because you want a beautiful girl in there. What's that got to do with it? We've got it script, darling. It's okay, Randy. We're doing it. Don't worry about it.
Mostly voiceover, and voiceover sucks.
My nerves can't handle this. Do you know that I have a condition?
We all know that. No, people. Come on, let's focus, okay? We got to get something on tape. What is more realistic than doing
I've got
just
something more
reality?
realistic.
What?
This guy that we shot last night.
That
On
you
the news
shot?
program. No, on the news program.
I'm standing in Adams Morgan tonight in front of the Video Americaine, where an employee has taken a unique approach to protesting the war in Iraq. His name is Angelo Pax. Angelo's brother is serving in the war in Iraq, and he's not speaking until he comes back.
It's a phenomenon known in the applied psychology business as Munchausen by proxy. It's just a case of severe frustration. In this case, his brother being in the war. It's similar to, say, a film composer who finds out that in a competition they allow library music, so he just says, F it.
You may wonder how he keeps a job at a video store without speaking. Well, he has a unique gift. A gift for choosing the movie you need to see now. And he has a very understanding boss.
I support his First Amendment right to non-speech.
Sometimes, by not saying anything at all, one can make a very big statement. This is Karen Love reporting live. Back to you, Brad.
It was great to have you working with us. Thank you.
Very nice, very nice. Monica, you know he said he'd start talking again when his brother came back from the war. Well, the other reason is when he finds true love.
He hasn't spoken? He's not speaking? Great, we'll go from a statue to a guy who doesn't speak.
I am
That's good, that'll
You
work.
don't understand.
Falling apart
Brilliant.
here.
It's a real story, realism, you know.
He
gritty,
doesn't speak to anybody?
realism. No.
All right, that's realism. That's what I'm talking about.
What about my
Whatever.
script?
Great, great.
Fine, work it in.
Well, work it in. This is it.
What's the weather with the neighborhood? No, trust me. All right, you must be Angelo. We saw the story. We're looking for something that you think would be right for us.
Oh, this looks good. Oh, two men.
No. Conservative, something, even ultra-conservative.
I don't think there's anything like that in
What do you
here.
think?